Hey Fab Dolls, it's Katie here. If you're new to my channel, thank you for coming. If you're a frequent watcher, thank you for coming back. If you're new, make sure you subscribe and hit the like button. And yeah, this is a very personal, sensitive video. And this is just, I guess, out here for anyone who is going through this currently, doesn't know what to do, or you're just very interested in my coming out story. It is not like many people that I've heard, but you know, everybody's story is different but very relatable in the same way. So without further ado, let's get into my coming out story. So I guess when I knew I was gay, so I always kind of knew I was gay since birth, because girl, I didn't come out the vagina because I knew I did not fuck with vaginas. Kindergarten, I was a kinder hoe. I was a kinder hoe. I had a boyfriend in kindergarten actually. I think his name was like Isaiah or something. But yeah, girl, we got married on the playground. He gave me a piece of mulch, and I was like, you know, I want something bigger than that. So he gave me a rock, and I was like, okay, I can, you know, deal with that. I mean, we're in kindergarten. I don't know how old you are in kindergarten, but I mean, it's not much you can get from that. So we used to always play around. We used to play Duck Duck Goose. That's for, like, you know, nowadays kids don't know what the fuck that is, but you know, play Duck Duck Goose. He used to always pick me, so that's how I kind of knew that he liked me or whatever. So if he always picking you, girl, he like you, but don't always jump to conclusions and think that. That's like my first time I kind of knew. I also knew because I was very fascinated with horses more than other boys were, and I wasn't as rough as other boys. I was rough, but I was rough. So yeah, I like playing with my sister dolls. I used to love playing house. I always wanted to be the housewife. And let's see, what else? Actually in first or second grade, I had a best friend, Ricky Epps. If you're watching this, hey Ricky Epps. I adored him so much. We played this game called Friends, and we were basically princesses. And I chose to be Mulan because Mulan had a horse. So I had to be, and we would gallop around, you know, acting like girls on the playground, being very much gay. So then it was this other like lesbian in my class. I just called her Dyke Darlene. I despise Dyke Darlene very much, and we used to always fight. They used to always call me faggot. I'm like, girl, I don't know what the fuck that mean, but fuck you, bitch, fight me. 4th, 5th grade, that is when I really started liking boys, and that's when I was kind of like introduced to like the gayness. So I was watching HBO, and I will never forget, it was like a gay cruise special on HBO, Children Family, I don't know. I want to say HBO Family, and it was a gay cruise. I remember thinking like, that's what I want in my life. Like, I want a man, like, I want this big tall man to look over me while we cooking breakfast. You know, I don't know, girl, some house type shit. So yeah, that's what I wanted, and I moved to Georgia. So when I moved to Georgia, I think like 3rd, 4th grade, 5th, I don't know, whatever, I liked this boy who used to live in my complex, and well, my subdivision. I like this boy who used to live in my subdivision, and he was so cute to me. His name was Jordan. I was so obsessed with him. Like, I wanted him to come over all the time. I used to always ask him, like, you can go to my house, you know, I got good TV, I got premium channels, I just moved here, like, we got all the snacks, like, whatever you want. My parents would get it, like, just come to my house. But that just never happened, because he was, like, a real, like, hood, like, you know, like, boys, like, rough, like, growing up, like, he was, like, really, like, rough, like, you know, and I lived in Georgia, so, like, some boys knew about gangs and stuff when we were really little, and he just so happened to be into that shit. So since then, since I was little, I always like gangbangers, bitch. So bang this pussy. 6th grade is like when my parents started to like speculate. When they started to speculate stuff, because I don't know for y'all, 6th grade. When I was in 6th grade, like, skinny jeans from Hot Topic, like, they were a thing. Like, you used to always go to Hot Topic and skinny jeans and whatever. And my parents, grandparents, they like, because, you know, I can't buy my own clothes, so, you know, I had to go with them. Like, are you sure you want them tight jeans? Like, I only see girls wearing them. I'm like, okay, but boys wear them too. And I never sag my entire life. I don't sag now. I would never sag. So yeah, that was that. So a lot of boys were sagging their skinny jeans, and I had mine jacked up, girl, like to the point you probably could see my lip pee. So that was that. My parents started getting very skeptical in 7th grade. I had one incident where my mom went through my YouTube. She ended up checking my Google account and my YouTube search history, and she said, you know, how to come out, drag queen stuff, just all this gay related stuff. And she just went on this like streak of, you know, like, what is wrong with you? Did somebody touch you? Why you like this? Do you know if you're gay? Have you been, you know, all these questions that typical parents ask. And I was like, no, I'm just like denying everything. And I lied. And I was just like, you know, my friend had my account and she was looking at all this stuff because, you know, she's very interested in it. That happened. And I legit remember I just stayed with my grandma for a while, like, because I did not feel comfortable being at home. I low-key got kicked out. Well, not low-key, bitch. I was like kicked out. Like, she didn't tell my grandma, but she was just, you know, like, he getting shit together. So my grandma, you know, I had to read my Bible every day. They used to watch me do my homework, like, so serious. And then I used to have hair, and a lot of people don't know this, but the reason I got my hair cut was because my parents felt as if I used my hair as, like, you know, to be a girl, I guess. Like, it's, you know, I'm gonna, you know, cut your hair to, you know, break your pride and, like, break your spirit. Because I really took pride in my hair. Like, I remember my first Instagram picture was, like, I had long hair, y'all, no lie. And it was a picture of me, and I was like this with some conditioner, like, posted up, like, so serious. And it really did break me to the point of, like, depression. I was very depressed. And I felt like myself, I felt like I was masking who Ken really is. Who I was at the time. Well, still becoming. I remember the first school, my mom was like, when you get here, don't do all that gay shit. Like, you know, like, laying like the law of the land, I guess. Like, you know, I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, your son gay, blah, 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 like, all this crazy black mom type shit. So I'm like, okay, like, whatever, just leave me alone. I'm going to school. I'm going to be me. Point blank, period. First day of school, kid you not, I had any about, like, I don't know. I met so many, like, gay boys, like, the first day of school. Like, being gay, girl, you know who else is gay, blah, blah, blah. Even, like, the DL dudes, like, you still can tell who. And they read me, girl. They knew I was gay when I walked in. So, I guess someone said something to my aunt, and my aunt, I guess, said something to my mom. I don't know, whatever. But I remember when I came home, my mom was like, so you been acting like a faggot at school? I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, who told you this? I'm just like, okay, leave me alone. So I immediately go to my room and I just, you know, started kicking boys back, like, hey, like, whatever, back home from school, blah, 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 like, you know, my ritual or whatever. It was just a really, really rough time from September to, like, December. And then I want to say January, February, I met this guy. I dated this guy named Antonio, whatever, and we're both Pisces. I think it was, I don't know, when we actually started, like, dating or whatever, but we started talking, and, like, we used to always shout each other out on our pages, like, follow my bro, like, whatever, and just leave it up there. You know, people had speculations, but they really didn't say anything. So I'll never forget, one day I was on the bus or something. I don't know. I think my phone got confiscated, but I don't know. I know I didn't have my phone, so I managed to get my phone back and I logged into Instagram, and literally, it was a picture because me and him had met up. So the picture we took there, he actually posted on his Instagram and basically outed me to our whole county. And mind you, he is very popular. Like, a lot of people know him, so people were flooding my Instagram, his Instagram, my mentions, and so I was very starstruck, and I didn't know what to do, because I always vision in my brain, like, I'm going to come out once I get to college. So the night of his birthday, I can remember the day, the night of his birthday, I got in trouble at school, and my parents wanted to see my phone. So my dad called me to his room, and he was like, what's going on? Like, what's, like, your grades like, and, like, what's really good, whatever. So my mom was like, she told me, she said, go get your phone. So I went to her room, I got my phone, and came back. And then she was like, what's the password? I was like, I don't really know numbers. All I can do is just put it in. So I put it in. And when I looked at it, all I could like legit, like I had the phone in my hand for like a hot second. So I just deleted my messages on Kick. Because I didn't have messages in my regular messages. So I just deleted Kick. And then something told me delete Instagram. Like, delete Instagram. But I just got my phone back. So then she was like, just get out. So, you know, I just walked out the room and I went back to my room. And on the way back to my room, I told my sister. My sister, she already knew, like, whatever. I was like, I'm just telling mom I'm bad. Like, I'm just do that and it'll be so much easier. I watched so many videos about boys being like, I'm bad, whatever. I passed, hopefully. But she called me back in the room and she was like, just something to tell us. And I was just like, I'm bad. Like, that's just what it is. And she was like, what? Like, I caught her off guard. And then she was like, hold up. I was asking on Instagram, like, who is this person? And I think it was like a girl or something. Like, it had nothing to do with me being gay at all. And I just basically outed my own self. So then she was like, I don't understand, like, why do you like boys? And I was just like, why do you like dad? Like, why do you like men? Like, you asked me why I like boys, why do you like dad? Like, and so they thought I was trying to be sarcastic. I mean, I was just saying, like, you know, I don't know why I like boys. I just know I like boys. I'm just attracted to boys. So my dad was like, why are you getting smart? Like, are you trying to be smart? I'm like, no, I'm just asking, like, I'm asking questions. And my dad was just like, you know, why do you like boys? And I was like, Dad, why do you like mom? Like, why are you attracted to females? He was like, because I am. I said, okay, because I'm attracted to boys. Like, I don't understand. Like, I'm not getting what you're talking about. So there was like, whatever, leave, like, get out. So I got out the room, went to my room. I cried for a little bit, and then my dad was crying. And so my mom came to my room. She was just like, you need to apologize to your dad because you really hurt your dad. And also I'm thinking, like, why am I apologizing to my dad for being me? Like, you cannot stop your kid for being you. So I was just, you know, like, okay, like, whatever. So I was like, Dad, I apologize. And I went back to my room. So they was just crying. So then my mom came back and was like, you gotta pack your shit. Like, you gotta find somewhere to go. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm gonna drop you off at the shelter, the LGBT community. I don't care. Like, you have to get out. You're not going to your grandma's house. I remember I went into my room. I was crying. I was throwing shit in my bed. She was like, don't take none of the shit I brought you. So I just took all the stuff that I knew my grandparents had brought me. Like, whatever they got me, my grandparents brought me, that's what I took. So then she came up to my room. She started, like, throwing my stuff in my in a big cardboard box, whatever. And she was like kicking my stuff, like going dumb. Like, you piggly wiggly ass. I was just so fed up. So then it was like she was just telling my dad, like, drop him off. I don't give a fuck. Like, just, like, he need to get out, like, go. So I had my sister about me and my sister were like breaking down crying. I thought I was never gonna see her ever again. It was just really like heart-wrenching and just the worst like feeling I've ever felt in my whole entire life. So my dad ended up just taking me to my grandma's house, and I guess my mom told my grandma, like, I don't know what she told her exactly, but she told my grandma something. So then my grandma was just like forcing me to read the Bible, and, you know, just been so heavy and so strict on me, and just, you know, like, I was being monitored. I couldn't be on my computer alone. Like, everything was monitored. Like, I had to sleep with my door open. It was just so much. This summer going into 10th grade, I ended up switching schools and back to my district school. So I would never forget another big event. I think this is like my second to last time like coming out. This is my second to last time coming out. I can remember I went in the kitchen and I did like a pirouette into a split, and I posted it on Instagram. Mind you, everyone who followed me already knew I was gay. Public period. Done. So everybody knew I was gay. So, you know, people were commenting, laughing, like, you know, just finding it funny, like, because I was like, this had to split on your nigga dick. That's what I posted. And the video. So a lot of people commented on it, you know, funny, blah, blah, blah. And just so happened, one of my cousins seen it. A cousin I grew up with. We were really close growing up. And he ended up showing his dad. And his dad and my dad are like brothers, so they're so close. So his dad showed my dad and was like, what the fuck? And it was other people around to see it too. and they were like kind of making a mockery out of it. So I remember I was upstairs in my room. My mom started screaming, and she was downstairs in the living room. So she started screaming. I'm like, what the fuck? She's like, can you bring your ass down here right now? Bring that fucking phone. So I'm like, oh my gosh. So I deleted the post that I posted. I deleted my kick still, and I deleted some of my messages, and I deleted my gallery. But she asked me my phone, and like she made me like sit down and like watch her go through my phone, whatever. She's like, where the fuck is the post? I'm like, what are you talking about? She was like, your dad told me like you doing a split on some nigga dick, like what the fuck is wrong with you? So I was like, what are you talking about? I'm trying to play it off. But she was like, you're not fucking stupid, like. And I was just like, okay, like whatever, like I don't care. And so I got in trouble for that, and she took my phone up until like the first like week of school, and I had to delete my Instagram. Man, I think she smacked me that night, I believe. It's like all a blur because it's been like some shit. After that incident, I kept a lot of stuff from my grandma's house, and you know that's just where I always stayed at. I did not go nowhere else. I didn't want to be around my parents. I didn't want to be involved with anybody. I was very depressed. So when I met this guy, I thought that it was the love of my life. I just knew we're destined to be, and it just got me in a world of trouble. And so in the process of dating him, I lost so many friends. I became so disconnected with my own family, and you know I was like barely home. I was always lying and sneaking out and just doing crazy powwow shit. And so I remember one day I got in trouble at school. Like I got in trouble, and my dad had to come get me, and he was just so pissed. Like, what the fuck? Like, you in this faggot, like y'all just fucking faggots, you know, all this faggot shit, like blah blah blah, like just going in on me. And I'm just sitting in the car like, how fucking miserable as a parent can you be to say this to your kid? And it just got to the point where I just told my parents like, I'm gay, I have a boyfriend, like I don't care how you feel about it. They all knew I had a boyfriend. I was like, I don't care how you feel about it. Like I was just so over everything, everybody, like so over it, like so over it. I believe my parents had asked me one time, and I was like, yeah, I am, and I don't care how you feel about it, how you think about it. I'm going to do me regardless. If you don't accept it, oh well, I don't care. And that was just the end of that. So moving forward now, it's like something that is like hushed about in my life currently. It's touched about. A couple of my family members, no, not my entire family, but my immediate family that I have no problem talking to. Majority of all my cousins now, not all my cousins, but you know, cousins that I'm cool with, that I keep up with, the ones that I adore so much, you know who you are. So yeah, that was my kind of experience. Hope you guys understand it. Some people might be able to relate. But yeah, like I said earlier, guys, if you have any questions, any comments, any concerns, just hit me up. I would gladly talk to you about, you know, what to do, how to feel, you know.